Hi, I'm Jackie. So in 2022, when I just, started posting videos and stuff, one of my very first videos I ever posted was a case of Osinachi Husband, the gospel singer. Something had just happened to her. At the time, she was at the peak of her career, right? She was a gospel musician. Her voice was soulful, powerful, beautiful. Even if you didn't understand what she was saying, the language barrier, you could feel it through her soul, the soulfulness of her voice, the passion, it just touched you and you could just understand whatever it was saying. This woman was the voice of gospel in Africa at the time. But at the same time, she was facing a major battle at home. She had children and she had a husband. The battle was the husband because she was in a very abusive marriage. Apparently, people around them knew. And her children were also abused by the same husband. He treated them so bad. It was one of those things that people knew about, but they couldn't do anything about. At the end of the day, it's down to the victim. What is she going to do? Or what is he going to do? What do they choose to do? Do they walk away? Apparently he was constantly physical with her, a lot of the time, battering her. At times she'd be taken to hospital, come back and continue with him as if nothing bad happened. And this went on for a very long time. Apparently even the church knew about it. So on the 8th of April, right, this is at the height of her career. So think about an abuser, someone who thinks they control your life. They batter you, they physically harm you all the time. But then at the same time, your career is rising. In spite of what they're trying to do to hurt your soul, to defeat you, you still rise like Osinachi was rising, right? So I bet the rage was even worse in him. And when on the 8th of April she came back home, he found yet another reason to physically hurt her. And he did. This time, she would end up in hospital. And only this time, she never returned home because she passed away. So this was in April, on the 8th of April 2022, when Osinachi Husband died. And that song, Ekuweme, Ekuweme, it went with her. Okay, it still rings, it's still soulful, it's still powerful, but then it's also a reminder of what domestic violence can do. And the thing is, for the people, the perpetrators of domestic violence, I don't think they actually ever think they can pay for what they do. I think they think because they do it so much and for so long and the power they feel, they think, well, I've got the power, nobody can do anything. But only this time, Osinachi lost her life and people were angry, right? Even the church had to come up and explain themselves as to why they didn't do anything to help. Although at the same time, cases of domestic violence are so difficult to help because even if you talk to the victim, one day they'll leave, the next day they're back. It's so difficult. So this man, Nwachukwu, has been on trial. He was being tried for murder, for abuse of the children, and many other cases he was being tried. And this case has been going on since 2022. And finally, the verdict is out. And he has been sentenced to death by hanging. So here's the thing to abusers out there, because I'm sure there's many. It might seem like you can get away with it now, but one day, justice comes. One day, you're going to hurt that person so bad. And then you will face your own punishment. Justice will come. It's a shame that this amazing woman had to lose her life. But her husband has now received his sentence. That was just an update to an old case that I covered in 2022 about Osinachi. Thank you so much.